In 1992, over 1 million ancient trees vanished from Northwood Valley, quietly without headlines. These weren't just trees. They were century-old oaks and pines, pillars of the ecosystem and silent witnesses to generations. Imagine a forest stretching to the horizon, erased in a single year by relentless machinery. For outsiders, the change was invisible. For the valley, it was a profound loss. The air changed, the skyline flattened, and a living world disappeared almost overnight. The forests were seen as resources, not as living communities. This event marked a turning point, a moment when human need overwhelmed nature's balance. The loss was a wound that would take centuries to heal. It's not about blame, but about understanding how quickly natural wonders can vanish. Even the most steadfast parts of our world are vulnerable. The memory of these lost giants is a lesson, a quiet call to pay attention to the living world around us. Their story is one of loss, but also a guide for our future choices. Will we listen? The old trees of Northwood Valley were the heart of the community, landmarks, protectors, and a source of wonder. Their roots held the soil, their branches sheltered countless creatures, and their presence shaped local culture. Each tree was a world of its own, supporting birds, mammals, insects, and wildflowers. The forests filtered water, stabilized the land, and offered peace to those who walked their trails. Their loss wasn't just environmental, it erased a living history and a sense of belonging. The value of these trees went far beyond timber. They were a living library, a sanctuary, and a shared inheritance. When they fell, the community lost more than wood. It lost its connection to the past and a vital piece of its home. The true cost was measured in silence and absence. What is a place without its roots? Why did the trees vanish? Economic desperation and outside interests collided in 1992. A major company offered jobs and money for logging rights, hard to refuse in tough times. Weakening of forest protections and regulatory loopholes made the destruction possible. Progress was measured in profit, not preservation. Few outside the valley knew what was being lost. The story never reached the wider world in time. New machinery made clearing forests faster than ever before. The perfect storm: economic need, weak laws, and industrial speed. The true value of the forest was overlooked for short-term gain. The result: centuries of life erased in months. The consequences were immediate and harsh. Animals lost their homes, birds returned to empty skies, and the food web unraveled. Soil eroded, streams turned muddy, and the land grew hotter and drier. The community's promised prosperity was fleeting. The jobs left with the last tree. Tourism vanished, and the valley was left scarred and poorer. The loss became a cautionary tale, a hard lesson about the true cost of environmental destruction. The damage rippled through every part of life, from insects to people. The empty sky was a daily reminder of what was traded away. Recovery would take generations, if it ever came. The story of 1992 became a warning for the future. What will we choose next time? The vanished trees of Northwood Valley teach us that nature's resilience has limits. The short-term gains of 1992 came at a long-term cost to the land, wildlife, and community. We must see forests as living systems, not just resources. Protecting nature starts with awareness, knowing what can be lost. Strong laws and community action are essential to safeguard what remains. Every small effort, planting a tree, supporting conservation, making sustainable choices, matters. We are the guardians now. Our choices shape the future. We can't bring back the lost giants, but we can prevent new losses. Let their silent fall remind us to value and protect the wild. The next chapter is ours to write. Will we choose wisely?